This month, the Forest Service will burn 2,000 acres of excess vegetation to reduce the wildfire risk in the Pike National Forest. That operation will happen along Rampart Range Road, that's near Woodland Park. KRDO News Channel 13's Scott Harrison toured the prescribed burn area with the Forest Service this morning.
According to the Forest Service, there hasn't been a prescribed burn here in the Pikes Peak Ranger District in at least 5 years. And fires like the one being planned for here are sorely needed in the Pike National Forest to thin it out and make it healthier. So over the next week or two, you're likely going to see some smoke coming from here. And in this case, that's a good thing. The Forest Service says it's not natural for a forest to be as thick as it is on one side of Rampart Range Road. 2,000 acres in the area are like this.
And if we were to get a wildfire that started in the area behind me, the fire would naturally have much more fuel to burn and have an opportunity to get up in the treetops.
In other words, it would become a major disaster. To lessen the risk, the Forest Service will burn areas that have already had potential fire fuels cut down and turned into mulch under the trees. The burning will remove those fuels, along with excess brush and high grasses, so that any future fire moving through here won't get into the trees.
We would start with a drip torch, and we would start burning along our control lines. And once we have a sufficient amount of black already established up against our fire lines, we would then engage a helicopter to start dropping ping pong balls from the helicopter on the interior side of the fire that will ignite upon reaching the ground.
The Forest Service says that the Rampart fire that burned nearby this spring was much less serious than it could have been because of previous mitigation work. A staff of experts will be present to ensure that the upcoming prescribed burn burns properly and safely. Prescribed burns like the one being planned for this area are heavily dependent on having the right weather conditions. The Forest Service is planning to do this one on or around September 25th, so be aware of any smoke you may see from this area during that time. Reporting from near Woodland Park, Scott Harrison, KRDO News Channel 13.